Many amazing iOS and iPadOS games are coming your way later in 2019 and 2020. So today, I'm going to be sharing 15 of my favorite upcoming games that I'm most excited about. Number 15, we have Beyond a Steel Sky. The first game we have here is going to be a part of the Apple Arcade gaming subscription service, so you'll be able to play it across not only your iPhone and iPad, but also the Apple TV 4K and your Mac computer. If you didn't know, Beyond a Steel Sky is the long-awaited sequel to the 1994 classic point-and-click adventure game Beneath a Steel Sky. In fact, this game has been in the works for 20 years. I don't know how that works, but that's what the devs are saying. This time it's not a 2D experience, but the devs' Revolution games still hold the core values of the predecessor within this game. You know, a cyberpunk science atmospheric game with thrilling puzzles and compelling characters. Anyway, Beyond a Steel Sky is coming fall 2019. Will support PS4 and Xbox One S controllers, and will feature no ads and no in-app purchases, as it's a part of Apple Arcade. Number 14 is out there, Oceans of Time. Holy moly, this game is good looking, am I right? The game is still in very early development. Ocean of Time will be a roguelike where you'll explore, fly ships, manage your crew and officers, meet different species of aliens, and hunt for resources. I don't know when the game is releasing or if it will be free or paid, but I would expect it to be paid. Number 13, we have Moonlighter. At GDC 2019, 11-Bit Studios confirmed that they plan to bring Moonlighter to mobile devices. Now, unlike many other mobile ports, Moonlighter is apparently not going to use the virtual sticks. Instead, the game will utilize swipe controls. There will be auto attacks and swipes to dodge. Is this for the betterment of the game? Well, we can't really say yet, but at least they're trying to do something a bit different from the norm. I'd say Moonlighter on mobile will be fairly similar to the gameplay approach that Final Fantasy XV Pocket Edition took. Anyway, Moonlighter is set to release on iOS this fall as a paid game and will feature the same content as the PC and console version, i.e. the base game and DLC. Number 12 is Eugenics. Eugenics was originally announced and teased way back in 2013. Then, as some of you may know, it was cancelled. But it is now back in development after 6 years. The developer, Edmund, has been teasing some early animations and artworks on Twitter though. Sure, the game looks weird, but remember, Edmund also created The Binding of Isaac, Super Meat Boy, and The End is Nigh. Also, no release date has been shared yet. Number 11, we have Second Galaxy. Here we have a huge open world sci-fi game which brings you RPG and SLG elements. You can explore a universe of 4,971 galaxies. Yes, that is a precise number, but that's what the game's description says. You'll be able to use many different spaceships to explore, team up with other players, trade, and engage in crazy space battles. The game will be free, offering in-app purchases. Hopefully this isn't a setback, but we will know soon as the game is releasing on the 10th of September 2019. Number 10, we have Super Meat Boy Forever. This game has had a complex development so far. Originally, it was planned as a mobile-only version for the famous indie platformer Super Meat Boy. However, over time, it has developed into a full sequel and will be available across not just mobile, but many other platforms. The game is still going to be super challenging, but addicting in a good way. There are tight controls and well-designed levels, and you'll die over and over. However, what's different is that the levels are dynamically constructed based on difficulty. When you complete a level, it reconstructs into a harder version of itself. Plus, you can now punch and kick enemies, so that's different. the game has no official release date yet. Number 9 is Diablo Immortal. The Diablo MMO ARPG experience you know and love is coming to iPhone and iPads very soon apparently. It's being developed by Blizzard in a partnership with NetEase. There will be different champions to choose, you can play with other players online, and brand new enemies will be coming. Not much else is really known so far. Now yes, I am aware that this game's announcement was met with, well, mixed reception if you want to call it that. Some are thinking of it as a cash grab. I don't think we can judge it just yet, not until we get our hands on it at least. For me, I'd say cautiously look forward to it. Number 8, we have The White Door. Remember the free game Cube Escape? Well, recently, the developer of that game, Rusty Lake, announced The White Door. This game looks like a major departure from their previous games in terms of the gameplay style. It's going to be a split-screen point-and-click adventure where you follow Robert Hill for 7 days in a mental health facility. I hope they can also heavily utilize haptic feedback for this game for, I don't know, maybe heartbeats or something. The White Door is releasing later in 2019, and I don't know if it will be a free or paid game yet. Number 7 is Bad North. Originally released on other platforms, the mobile version of Bad North was delayed some time. It's a really beautiful real-time tactics roguelite. You must defend an island kingdom against Viking invaders, so you'll command your subjects below and will have to utilize the shape of the island to get past the battles on offer. I've played this game on my iMac in early 2019 and I'm super excited to see how they translate it to a touchscreen. I mean, I don't think it will be too difficult though, but I'm still excited. Anyway, the game is coming later in 2019 as a paid experience. Number 6, we have Dear Esther. The acclaimed 2012 first-person narrative adventure is coming to iOS in 2019. The game's mobile announcement took me by surprise, but damn, it's a perfect fit for us, and I think it will work really well on iPhones and especially iPads. It's a stunning game in terms of not only its graphics, but also the immersive exploration that you can go on here. You must explore in order to make sense of a cryptic narration that's going on in the background, and also scribbles along the walls, strange machine parts, and other weird sightings. This is one of the games that I'm most excited about, to be honest, just because it's a gorgeous game. I'd say it will also be a paid experience. Number 5 is Forgotten Memories, Remastered. Originally, this game was released on iPhone and iPads back in 2015. However, in 2020, Psychos Interactive are porting the console or remastered version to iOS and iPadOS. This version comes with improved graphical detail, 60 frames per second, which was actually in the original game, and we also have full Xbox One S and PS4 gamepad support. Not much else is known apart from what I've just stated. Number 4, we have Minecraft Earth. First shown at WWDC 2019, Minecraft Earth is just Minecraft in augmented reality. You can do everything from the original game, create, explore, and survive, but all of this is happening in the real world. It will also allow you to play with friends in real time, which is really cool. The game will be free to play, but Mojang have stated in the game's FAQ page that it will feature no loot boxes, which is fantastic, but it could still have other in-app purchases. And it probably will. But apart from that, not much else is known. It's currently in a closed beta state in a few locations around the world, but the open beta or full release have not actually been confirmed yet. It will also require iOS 10 or later to run. Number 3 is Project Cars Go. Nothing is really known about this game yet. I have no release date, no official images, or no official gameplay footage for you. All I have is the game's official logo, so there it is. So why am I talking about it? Because I'm really excited about it. It's another fantastic car racing game like Grid Autosport. What has been mentioned is that it will feature licensed cars, many tracks to race on, game modes to compete in, extensive customization will be here, a unique control system, and incredible graphics. It's unclear if the game will be free to play or a paid experience. However, the developer has stated that they don't plan to mirror the way mobile games are typically brought to mobile, so that's good. Number 2, we have Company of Heroes. Very recently, Feral Interactive announced that this popular World War II real-time strategy game will be releasing on iPad later this fall. Originally, it was developed by Relic Entertainment and published by Sega for PC, but Company of Heroes for iPad has been redesigned and developed for tablet by, Feral Interactive. It has been fully tailored to and optimized for tablet, featuring a sophisticated user interface that makes it intuitive for players to execute real-time tactics, adapt to shifting environments, and ultimately overcome ferocious opposition to secure the liberation of France. And in Feral fashion, Company of Heroes will be a premium game with no in-app purchases. Number 1, we have Oceanhorn 2. I think this game is likely the most anticipated iOS and iPadOS game for 2019 right now. It's going to be a part of the Apple Arcade subscription service first, later releasing on other platforms. It's a third-person action RPG developed by Corn Fox and Brothers. The graphical detail here is simply outstanding and is a huge departure from the top-down style in the previous game. You can collect powerful items, use a caster gun, solve mysteries and puzzles, explore. In addition, it will support PS4 and Xbox One S controllers across iPhone, iPad, Mac, and Apple TV, which is incredible. Oceanhorn 2 will release in fall 2019, and as I said, it will be a part of Apple Arcade first. Which upcoming iPhone and iPad games are you most excited about? Let me know in the comments. If you found this video useful, all you need to do is leave a like. That tells YouTube that I'm doing a good job, and subscribe and turn on notifications to be alerted about upcoming videos. Thanks for watching.